Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay, I am very excited today because we have a sponsor. It is Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy for you to create your own professional website, portfolio, and online store. Now, guys, I've talked about them before, but please support them. They support the show. They help keep this show motherfucking free for everybody. And if we didn't have their help, then you would have to pay for the show, and that would suck. So please support them. Go to squarespace.com, enter the offer code SHANE at your checkout. You will get a free trial and 10% off. So if you want to make a website about you can make a website about me if you want, about what my underwear look like. I don't care. Fanfic, showy, who knows? Make your website. Offer code is Shane. So that's squarespace.com. And once you do, send me the website on Twitter with a hashtag Shane Squarespace, and I'll give you guys a shout out in the next show. All right, enjoy the show.
You're watching Shane Dawson and Friends, where the excitement never ends. So open your ears, sit down and relax. Push an enable plus the fucking cap in your ass.
Yay! Guess what, everybody? I'm here with my co-host of the day.
Alexis G. Zall is my name.
Don't wear it out.
Do wear it out. Like, wear it out on the town, out to a nice restaurant, wherever you want.
I'll wear you like a hat. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll just stand on top of your head. We'll be the new Cirque du Soleil Shane.
Living for that. I'm testing out all my catchphrases because Trevor Moran is coming in, and I feel like he has a lot of them. I feel like he speaks in catchphrases. Okay. You be Shane, and I'll be Trevor answering a question. Okay, let's do a test.
Okay. Herpes.
What? Is that the question?
I'm being Shane. I'm like saying a bunch of, sexual innuendo type things. Okay. So what is your favorite song?
Honestly, basically living, I think slaying is a queen and dying for it though. You know what I'm saying? Basically living, slay.
So you're kind of like zombieing for it, kind of walking the line between living and dying for it.
Wow. I'm kind of dying for it, but kind of living for it, but kind of having a concussion a little bit.
Okay. Is it life?
It's me. It's everything.
Oh, it's you. It is me. Okay. Got it.
Literally me. That's exactly how it's going to go, and I can't wait. No, so we're having him on the show. I'm very excited to have you on.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here. I think this is just a stupendous time.
It's stupendous, and first of all, we need to talk about how you got here.
Yes.
In life, in general, you were born. It was beautiful. Actually, now that I thought about that, I know your mom personally, so now I just really thought about it. Okay, I need to stop. Okay. I'm falling down a hole. Help me
here, I'll hand you a hand.
Thank
Psych, it was a fake hand. You kept falling.
I am inside your mom. I can't get out. Okay, so let's talk about bomb.com for a minute.
Great.
Because we haven't really talked about it publicly. We talk about it privately. I send you a lot of texts and emails sometimes about it. Now, I love bomb.com. I think it's great. I think you're amazing at it.
Thank you.
Ever since the day that that Lisa introduced me to you, I'm like, she's going to be a superstar. She's fucking amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And I was so happy that you wanted to do something with me on my channel. Now, and I'm just going to say a lot of the mean comments on the bomb.com videos are literally people who just hate the video because it's not them. Like, it's another girl, and she's on Shane's channel, and it makes them mad because they want to be like Shane's friend. They want to be on Shane's channel. It's like this weird, like, mean girls type thing. Because I don't even think they're watching the video. I think they're just instantly writing something mean.
Yeah. I mean, I don't read a ton of the comments, but it's all so, like, it's non-specific insults. They're like, you're pathetic. Like, okay.
Yeah. You're like, I know. I already got my license score. I already know. You're like, I get it. No, like, the way I look at it, and because I looked at your channel, and, you're doing well, and you have, like, great like and dislike ratio. Like, all your comments are great. So it made me think, like, oh, like, there are a lot of people on my channel that are going to you and watching you and loving you and stuff. And it's weird because I would think that if people on my channel, if there was enough people that didn't like you, they would go over to your channel and be mean, but they're really not.
I love my viewers. They're so positive and just all around, like, so supportive and super great. It's like on the other side of the wall, is the bad, and then over here it's like happy fairyland. It's just great.
I'm happy that you the first day we put it up, I was like nervous because I was like, oh, I've never put anybody else on my channel before. I remember where I was sitting in this weird creepy theater because we were filming a Christmas music video, and I was like in this weird dungeon, and I was like checking the comments, and then I saw some mean ones that just literally just mean because and that was such a great episode. I think they were just mad because it was another person on my channel, whatever. And I like texted you, and I was so nervous, and like you just did not care. You're like, I don't care, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's like if somebody says that I'm not funny, it's like, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were to meet the people that don't like me on your channel, it's like I probably wouldn't like them either. I have no need for people who don't want to like me to like me.
Mm.
So, I mean, they can just do their thing, and
God,
I'll do my thing.
I love that so much. That's why I just love you.
Thanks.
Fuck them. Fuck everybody who's an asshole.
Yeah.
Speaking of people who are assholes.
Great.
Okay. I'm not. Okay. That was a bad segue because I don't think she's an asshole. And I'm only saying that because she follows me on Twitter.
Okay.
Literally. And okay. If
Story of my life.
Right? Okay. If Hitler followed me on Twitter, I'd be like, I mean, he's not that bad. Like if somebody follows me on Twitter, I'm instantly their best friend. Like whenever a YouTuber, I think there's a YouTuber that hates me and I like secretly hate them because I'm like, they hate me. If I go to their Twitter and they're still following me, I'm like, but honestly though, we're like besties.
Yeah, it just kind of makes everything okay. Mm-hmm. It's very much like in the YouTuber land of Twitter, I feel like following another YouTuber who you haven't met on Twitter is like, I acknowledge you. You're there.
100%.
There you are. Yeah. There you are. I see you. Like, I know who you are. Doesn't mean I like you. It doesn't mean anything. It's like, you're there.
Wow. Well, now I feel depressed again.
Oh.
No. Okay, so this person follows me on Twitter. It's Ariana Grande, or Ariola Grande, as I call her. Now
What?
Now listen.
What? Okay.
Ariola.
I will just listen.
Sorry, I have hooker boobs on the mind. So listen, I'm going to be very, what's the word where I don't want to take sides? Diplomatic? I don't know.
Switzerland.
So I'm going to be super fucking Switzerland on this because Ariana follows me on Twitter and I don't want her to unfollow me.
Okay.
I want that high ponytail to read all my tweets.
That would be throwing shade. You don't want
I'm
to
not
throw
throwing
shade.
I'm throwing fog.
Okay.
Because I don't quite know what it is.
Okay.
So a lot has been going on with her recently. Bad.
Okay.
Yes. So first of all, about a few months ago, this big story came out that she like was rude to a fan, and it kind of went viral. Did you hear about this?
I have not. I don't know much about her, so I'm very interested to hear.
Okay. Well, first of all, she's insanely depressed, and I'm only saying that because every picture of her on the red carpet looks like she just got raped. It's very it's bad. That was dark. I'm gonna go with she looks like she just lost a tooth. She's pretty young.
No, I mean losing teeth at a young age is a very exciting experience. It's like, yes, I'm that much closer to being an adult and paying taxes.
Never mind. Then she looks like her dog just got hit by a car. Very sad.
He could be in the hospital, critical condition, but not necessarily done for. Just kind of sad.
Exactly. And the only reason, yes.
I'm picturing it?
Yeah, picturing it. And sorry that I brought up rape. Although I just have rape on the mind because Frankie Grande brought up rape on Big Brother, and then I've been talking about it all morning with my friends.
And then also hooker boobs.
And also hooker boobs. There's a lot of rape involved. Anyways, Ariana Grande, always looks sad and depressed on the red carpet, and her tweets are always kind of like, hey guys, staring at the moon. Like, it's a little depressing, but I still follow it. So a few months ago, this thing went viral that she was rude to a fan, and the fan wrote a blog, and then the fan's dad wrote a blog. Basically, it was this contest where these kids got to meet Ariana at some concert because they did something like I think she painted a picture of Ariana, and some other kid like wrote a song for her, and they all won like out of thousands. And they were supposed to get like an hour with Ariana and hang out with her and show her the artwork, whatever. I guess Ariana walked by, gave them all handshakes, and peaced the fuck out. Like, Dubai, like just out, didn't care, whatever. So that went viral. Everybody's talking about it. So then, of course, she came out and made a statement like, oh, I was sad because my grandpa died. And everybody's like, okay, we're not going to, her grandpa died. Let's just chill. Well, then another week later.
But wait, there's more.
But there's more. A week later, she got into somewhat of a tiff with an interviewer. She stormed out for God knows what reason, and the interviewer kind of went on a rant on Twitter talking about how she's a diva and she's horrible and all this stuff, and which I don't completely believe because I think press always try to spin shit like that. But they did release a list of things that she doesn't like to talk about, and also things that she wants and requests. So I thought it'd be interesting to read through these.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you decide if you think she's a diva or not.
Okay.
Because I'm Switzerland.
Okay.
I love Ariana.
But
I hate her too because I'm Switzerland. But she
yes.
follows me, so
Writing
I love
a line.
her.
I feel so neutral about Ariane.
Okay, number 1.
Sure.
Don't ask me about my relationships, dating, or ex-boyfriends.
Wait, it starts with "don't ask me"? Just the tone of voice. I feel like she snapped her fingers.
She snapped. She whipped that fucking high ponytail around. No, don't ask me about that.
Don't.
Number 2. Don't ask me about Mariah Carey.
Everyone. All of them begin with "don't ask me."
By the way, Mariah Carey. What? That's so random. I don't get that.
Have they been compared before?
I don't know. Maybe that would be like if I was like, "Don't ask me about Lucas Cruikshank." It's like what? Like that's such a random. Okay. Number 3. Don't ask me about Sam and Cat, and don't ask me about Jeanette McCurdy.
Ooh, that is some potential like sunglasses across the room throwing shade.
Number 4. Don't ask me about my collaboration with Justin Bieber. What?
Ooh.
Wait, what does that
did
even
they
mean?
collab?
Is that what we're calling it? I don't know. Did they make a song together?
Did they do the YouTuber Whisper Challenge?
That. Oh, he would be good at that. He'd be like, "Yo, girl, yo, read my lips, girl," and she'd be like, "Okay."
I could be your boyfriend and
Don't ask me about my relationships.
Oh wow, twice.
No, I was saying because you said boyfriend.
Oh.
Okay. Number 5. Don't ask me about my dead grandfather.
Okay, I feel like that's fair.
That's fine. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. Number 6. Don't photograph me in natural light.
Oh,
That's my mom's request, by the way. Every time we have a family get together, don't you dare, motherfucker. You get that flash on, bitch.
I thought that was supposed to be the most flattering because it makes your eyes look good. It like lightens your face.
I mean, she disagrees.
Okay.
And last but not least, only shoot me from my left side of my face! Exclamation point.
There's an exclamation point.
There's actually 3 of them.
There's 3 exclamation points.
Now,
What made one not enough? I think that's the question.
well, I haven't seen the right side of her face. If you Google image search Ariana Grande, it's only pictures of the left side of her face.
Really?
It's nuts. Like it looks like she's looking like if you literally everybody at home Google it right now. Google image. She's
now.
only looking to the left or to the right. It's crazy. It's like
What is she hiding?
I don't. Jeanette McCurdy is hanging on her face. I don't know. Maybe there's like a.
They're the same person, like the first Harry Potter movie, Voldemort.
Oh, I'd watch Sam and Cat if that were the situation. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think at home? I mean, do you think she's a diva?
I mean, I think some of those requests are reasonable. I think some of them are a little crazy, but maybe she has real reasons. Like maybe don't ask her about her relationships because
That doesn't make any sense. But whatever, I'm doing it. I'm looking it up right now. Nick Jonas just came out with a new song. I have not heard it. Although I did see, and you guys wanted me to talk about it, although I did see Nick Jonas tweeted, "I love my gay fans," and I thought, that's interesting. Okay.
isn't that discrimination? Like, what about all the straight fans?
I thought about that, and then I also thought, like, what does that even mean? Like, I just, like, but what? Like, okay, yeah, of course you do. Like, what do you would you hate that? I
That would
don't
be
think
bad
so.
if you didn't.
I don't, yeah. Oh, sorry. It's an ad. I'm going to skip it. Sorry, Nick.
Just on allergy nights.
Okay.
Gonna have to panhandle in the streets now.
Oh, here we go.
This sounds like a Lady Gaga song already.
You can have my body. Oh.
It still sounds like a Lady Gaga song. What?
Oh. Oh. It's Lady Gaga. Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit to get to the chorus.
Is that about a threesome? Like you want him to? And he's
my God.
The next line was okay.
And then the next line is, me and my brothers. Disturbing threesome. Okay. Wait.
Wait, what did
what?
he say? I'm too sexy and beautiful?
Everybody wants a taste?
Yeah, I mean, maybe her skin tastes like maple syrup or something.
She's Canadian.
She's Bieber's ex-girlfriend.
Don't talk about my relationship. So I'm going to give that song a 1 out of 3 Jonas Brothers.
Because it
It is. He sounds okay. I don't quite get him. Okay, I get why the Jonas Brothers were popular because they look like Mexican girls and they were pretty. Now, I don't get. Could they sing? They played instruments? Because that to me, did they have personalities?
The Jonas Brothers were my era, I would say. Or
Really?
like I was kind of on the tail end of them. I was never super into it, but I've never been super into any sort of boy group. I know that they had a 5-minute show on Disney Channel that played in between the 30-minute shows that people cared about.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was an episode where Joe Jonas...
Living the Dream.
Yes! Jonas Brothers
Yes.
living the... Oh, and then they got that other show, Jonas.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Oh.
That was bad. We don't bring that up.
Yeah. It was bad to the point where I really enjoyed it.
It was so bad, and like they lived in a firehouse or whatever, and every day when they went to school, they came down the fire pole.
Yeah.
It was
And their
weird.
parents were like 25.
Yeah, it was rough. But good luck to him. I like him. He seems nice. He has diabetes, so I'm not going to talk badly about him. And last but not least, it's that time again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Farrah Abraham time. Da-da-da-da-da. God made a mistake. You enjoy that?
It was really beautiful. I don't know if I'd say it was quite as beautiful as Nick Jonas's
Wait,
I Want to Taste.
Wait. Let me redo it with Nick Jonas's beat in the background. I feel like it's going to be better.
Okay.
Oh. Farrah Abraham time, girl. God made a mistake. God made a mistake. Oops, oops, oops. It's Farrah. Boom.
That was beautiful. That was like a Zed remix.
Ooh. Wup, 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 wup. Okay. By the way, I don't know if anybody knows this. I can actually speak in dubstep.
You can speak in dubstep?
I can. Ready? I'm gonna read the next Farrah Abraham news in dubstep.
Okay.
Yo, Farrah Abraham time. Here we go, go. Farrah Abraham is a whore. Hooker, whore. Right?
Was Farrah Abraham one of the boobs you judged?
She is all of the boobs I judge. Okay, so she, not that much news is going on in the last couple weeks.
Okay.
Although she is getting ready. She's gearing up. She is in rehearsal time. She is in the studio right now. She is working on her first live performance of her song, Blowin'. She's going to do it at a strip club. It's going to be big. I'm trying to get tickets. It's hard to get tickets. And I'm very, 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 very fucking excited. I'm more excited about this than I am about my movie. I'm more excited about this than I am about anything in my life.
Oh, wow.
Anything.
I feel like I should know more about Farrah Abraham than I do due to that statement.
I will educate you in the break because you need to know everything.
Okay.
But guys, we're still working on getting her on our podcast. Keep tweeting her.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Do that.
Aren't you glad that she's hopefully going to do the podcast after you? Because then you would have had to sit in her chair, and that would have been not great.
Not great. Because Farrah Abraham's chair...
You would have caught a lot of things. Okay, before we take our little quick break and get to Trevor, I have two things I want to give a shout out to. My first thing is, obviously, you guys know, my movie Not Cool is available for pre-order on iTunes right now. Go to iTunes, search Not Cool, get the movie. It's $9.99. I know, it's $10. I know. But listen, guys, that's Taco Bell. Let's keep it real. That's Taco Bell. Like,
that's a quality Taco Bell order.
A quality Taco Bell order. Instead of emotionally eating Taco Bell, you can watch my movie Not Cool.
At midnight in your car, just like
midnight,
you would the former.
In your car till your stomach hurts, till your heart's racing. I want to give the quick sale, even though I already made a video about it. Guys, I know it sounds stupid, but I really would love for you to get this movie now as a pre-order, because the more pre-orders we sell, the higher it will be on the iTunes chart on the 23rd, and that's huge. If we can get into the top 5, like, that's going to blow people away. It's going to freak Hollywood out. They're going to be like, holy shit, who is this? So please help me out. Go to iTunes, give it 5 stars, give it a nice review. And thank you guys so much for supporting me, because it means everything. And while we're talking about Not Cool, I just slapped myself in the face. You hear it?
That was almost a dubstep remix.
No, that we're talking about Not Cool. I also want to talk about the guy behind the scenes of my podcast who makes everything happen. Jesse is actually a musician, and his song is in my movie, and one of my favorite scenes in the movie. And you'll hear his song in my main channel video coming out next week. I play part of the song in it. And his music video for the song just came out. The song is called Georgia Line. And, fuck, I don't have a piece of it on my phone. You know what? We'll add it in post. During the break, you'll hear a little piece of his song. So go check it out. Jesse, can you talk on this thing? Can they hear you?
I'm going to guess no.
Are you sure? Well, he just...
Well, hang on.
His voice is beautiful.
Stop.
Wait, I heard you. Did they hear? They heard you. How can they find the music video?
We'll be up on Twitter and Facebook at Dire Docs, Instagram at Dire Docs Music, DIREDOCKS, and this is going to go up on our YouTube page.
Yeah, what's the channel?
Just youtube.com/Dire Docs Music, and it'll be up by the time this podcast is up, so go check that out.
And I will tweet the link and everything. But yeah, please go support that. He is awesome. He helps with the show, and you should listen. It's a really great song, and I'm proud of him. All right, we're going to take a short little break. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to educate her on Farrah Abraham.
Yay!
You guys enjoy a little 10-second, 15-second preview of his song, Georgia Line, and we'll be right back with Trevor Moran.
Yay.
We'll run until we've broken every shoes that carry with the wind and see that Georgia line. We'll take a moment to catch our breath with empty bottles and cigarettes and things we've left behind. We'll talk of things we've left behind.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Hopefully you enjoyed that nice little song break. I just want to give a quick shout out to Squarespace again. That is our sponsor of the day, and I love them. They are the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website, portfolio, and online store. You guys have made a lot of fun websites and sent them to me with hashtag Shane Squarespace. I've seen them. My personal favorite one was Inside Lauren's Vag. That was a great one. I think you can up your creativity. You know, Lauren is gone. Make some websites about me, maybe some about my co-hosts. Do whatever you want with my body. For a free trial and 10% off, go to squarespace.com and enter the offer code Shane at the checkout. It's really, really easy. It's literally like drag and drop. You know, you put your pictures wherever you want. It gives you templates. There's 24/7 support through live chat and email. So if you're confused about something, you can always hit them up and they'll help you out, or just talk to them about your life. Maybe they're bored too. It starts at $8 a month and includes a free domain name if you sign up for a year. And by the way, you don't even need a credit card to sign up, which I know a lot of you guys probably don't have credit cards. So this is a way for you to try it out without having to steal your parents' credit card. And isn't that nice? But you can get a free trial and 10% off if you go right now. Squarespace.com and enter the offer code Shane. Please, guys, check them out. Support them. Let's do it. Let's freak them out. Let's all go there right now and do it. And hopefully they'll keep supporting the show and keeping it free for you guys. All right, let's get back to the show. And we're back with Trevor.
Hello.
I'm practicing my singing for you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Bless
your
Thank you.
soul.
Thanks,
even your
sweetie.
sneeze was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so first of all, I'm excited you're here.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Second of all, I love what you're wearing. Now, your shoes are... Is
Zara.
that leopard?
I think they're snake.
Like an actual snake?
Well, I mean, obviously not.
Have you seen One Man, One Snake?
Is that a shock video?
You didn't see it on Twitter?
No.
Yeah, it's a video. We'll talk about that later. It's your shoe. There's a lot happening in that shoe.
It's
in the
just
video.
red and maroon, and it's
Uh-huh.
matching my pants.
And it has a foot in it.
It has a foot in it. Yeah.
It's just like One Man, One Snake, but it's a foot. So tell me about your life. You just realized? Yeah. That's what it is. So tell me about your life. Okay, let's start because I had you on, a long time ago with
October.
O2L. Yeah, and we kind of just talked about, that was an intense, I think Lauren was going to kill herself after that because it was six of you?
6.
There were 6 of you at the time, and you guys were all talking at one time. But
Oh.
I was fine with it. Lauren was just like, there's too many young people talking. I need to leave. So we kind of got into your backstory a little bit, but there's also a lot happening. So tell me, how old are you, number one?
16.
Sweet 16.
Wait, okay. When is this going to be up?
Oh, God, are you turning 17?
No, I'm turning 16 in a couple days.
Oh, okay. It'll be up.
Okay.
It's
cool.
going up on the 16th.
Okay, couple days, like,
Ooh.
over-exaggerated. It's, like, towards the end of the month. Okay,
So
I'm
you're
almost
15.
16.
So
you
you're
know,
15.
I'm just super excited.
Happy almost
16.
birthday.
Thanks. I just finally started driving school, but I'm scared out of my mind.
What are you going to do on your birthday?
You know, I think I just want to go to dinner with friends and be an old person because 16 is just the old. I think it's time to retire after 16.
Definitely 10 years older than you. I'm definitely 26. Okay, I don't believe that when people say like, "Oh, I just want to have like a chill like dinner." Like Rebecca Black one time, she was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna have like a chill night in with like my family." I'm like, "Shut your face, Black. Shut your Rebecca Black face.
I love
You're gonna
her.
go and you're gonna be fucking popping mollies. You're gonna be climbing the walls. It's Friday every day."
All those words that they say in between trap songs, like when they're like, "Boo, boo, 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 doo, doo," those things. Those party
Those things.
things.
No, bop the morning.
Yeah.
I love it. Wait, how old is she? She's 16 now too, right?
She's 16 or 17.
She's definitely 25. She's been 16 for like 10 years. Okay, so you're 16. So honestly, though, what are you gonna do for your birthday? Are you having
Honestly.
a party? You're just not inviting
No.
me, so you're not talking about it.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Gotcha.
No, because I don't live in LA, so there's not really lots to do.
Where do you live?
I live on I live in like Riverside County.
Wait, did you come here today from there?
Of course.
No.
For you, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Holy balls!
It's only 2 hours away.
Oh my
Shut
gosh,
your
a
face.
Christina Perry piano track begins to play. This is such a sweet moment.
That's a sweet but sad. Oh my! And that's a shitty drive because my family
There was no traffic.
lives in
though.
Riverside, and it not traffic wise, but just like looking around, it's like so sad and deserty and like weird.
Well, I live in a neighborhood friendly part. It's called Temecula.
I went there for my brother's wedding.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you go to the wineries?
Yes, but we went there for the wedding, but then I hung out in Temecula. There was a claim jumper.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a Target. You
Oh,
know what
yeah.
I'm talking about.
At the Claim Jumper, Target. There's a Rubio's in that shop. I know exactly.
Did I
what you're
just
talking about.
explain your birthday?
Yeah, no, that's my birthday. Claim Jumper and Target. That's all I need.
And then also, don't they do hotter? Because I went to Temecula a couple weeks ago because we picked up a car from there, and we were looking
Where'd
at
you pick it
things
up?
to do at from your father.
Yeah. My dad, he works for a car dealership.
what?
No, we're actually being serious. My
Yeah.
dad works for a car dealership.
I thought
Yeah.
that was a joke.
No,
No,
yeah.
so I got my mom's car, and then my mom got a car from Trevor's dad. Well, like she bought a car
Are you
from
guys
his dad.
related? What's happening here? This is
We
terrifying.
go back to like February.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a beautiful, beautiful collab video.
Wait a minute. What's your guys' history?
We have a big history.
Yeah, I mean, wow, pages and pages.
Yeah.
They just,
Yeah.
like a Harry Potter book.
When'd you guys meet?
Through full screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I allowed to talk about them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full screen. Woohoo! All for full screen.
Wait, so
Yeah.
did you guys meet at some like I feel like all the young tubers.
We met at
YouTubers
a
go to-
movie premiere.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Iggy Azalea was there before she was popular. And
She was.
Wait, what movie premiere?
Vampire Academy.
Mhm. It was a pre-party for Vampire Academy, so they could get like influencers excited about the movie, and I think influencers is such like a
Yeah.
weird word
That was like
for
the
it. But
douchiest
it's like,
thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But
It's
I'm
like,
okay with it.
I'm like influential,
No, I'm like
so
an
like
You know, the
I'm
world
there.
pretty much is involved around me.
It's pretty influential. Okay, so you guys met there. Okay, let's talk about, even though we talked about it last time, I need to hear it from your mouth and not 10 people's mouth at one time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about O2L.
Okay.
Okay, so I just watched this like weird documentary. It wasn't really a documentary. It was only two of them, and it was like this thing where it was like following them around or whatever, and they were talking about how they began, and they were like, it was Ricky and JC, I think, and they were talking about, you guys were friends first, and then you started?
What documentary are you talking about?
I don't even remember. It was on Apple TV somewhere. It was like, we follow O2L for the day. And then it was VidCon, and then there was kids crying. And then
Yeah. Well, we were all friends separately. Like, I knew Kia and Kia knew Sin. Like, it's like a little chain. And then
Okay.
like, we eventually all met up at VidCon. We decided, hey, we're pretty awesome together. Let's start a channel. Like, literally, there's no backstory.
So did you guys make videos? Because
We made them separately, yeah.
separately.
Yeah.
And then you all have your own channel. How do you split the money of that? This is kind of a question I probably shouldn't be asking on a podcast, but
No,
I'm
it's okay.
curious. How do you, if I had a channel with like 5 other people, like it would be hard. How does that work?
Yeah, so, well, our videos, you can see how much you make for each video on our revenue dashboard.
Okay.
So we just add up our money for our videos. Does that
Now
make sense?
how now how does that not cause, like, okay, you look at NSYNC, like there is no way in hell Joey Fatone is making as much money as Justin Timberlake, and Joey Fatone probably hates that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? How does that work? Do you guys get competitive?
No, I mean, some people will be like, oh man, I'm the least paid of this month, but it's funny.
Oh God,
No,
how
it's
do you
so
do
funny.
that?
It's great.
Because I feel like even with my friends, none of us are like competitive with each other, but I feel like there always is that little thing of like, oh man, this person's more popular. Oh man, I'm more popular than them. I wonder if they hate me because of that. And you're so young, right?
Just hearing that makes me dislike humans so much.
But that's like the world, you know?
Yes. I do not know if I could work with 5 other people.
Who are all trying to do, but I guess what's different about you is you're trying to do something, because you're trying to do something a little bit differently than the rest of although now there's a couple other people trying to make music, but from the beginning you were like, I'm going to make music. And that's kind of always been like the thing. Like that's how I know you is because of X Factor.
Yeah, I freaked out when you and Lisa tweeted me. You're like, hashtag Team Trevor, and then I think you said something about your mom. Like, my mom is cheering for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my
We
god,
loved you.
Yeah,
Loved you. And they did that whole storyline where you passed out and it was so dramatic and it was epic, and then like you got back up. It was so good.
Yeah, it wasn't that dramatic. It's just editing is a great
So
resource.
good. Wait, so how did that whole, I don't know how much you're allowed to talk about it, but how was that whole experience? How weird was that?
It was great. I mean, it was great. It really was. But I mean, I didn't really choose the song. Like that wasn't. I didn't want to sing sexy. Why would I want to sing sexy and I know it?
So they saw you.
So you're
and they're
not
like,
sexy. You don't
know
know
it?
it.
I mean, I know, honey, I knew it.
All
but not my choice of song. I wanted to sing some nice, I think, "Pardon Me" by Katy Perry. Like there's some like cool song that I can like jam to, but, like shows off my vocals, and then like, yeah, we want you to sing sexy. And I know. I mean, it turns out for the best, but
yeah. How did that affect your YouTube? Were you making YouTube before?
I was. That's kind of why they wanted me to do Sexy and I Know It, because if you don't know, it basically is, yes, 100%. The reason I got popular is because I made Apple Store dance videos.
Oh.
I was literally in the Apple Store, would turn on songs and dance in the Apple Store, like Justine. I was a huge fan of Justine. But I didn't know mine would like literally take off. Like I was on every news station. I'm like, I'm dancing in an Apple Store. There's people getting shot somewhere. Like, why are you recovering my story? But I mean, it was great. I mean, that's how I got my following and everything, and I just slowly transitioned.
Wait, how did you do? Okay, I tried to do one dancing thing at Apple Store, and like first of all, security guard came over as a whole thing, but it was so embarrassing, so uncomfortable. I hated it. How did you get the nerve to do it? How old were you?
I was about, I think, 11.
Yeah, I was like 20.
I think it's just the fact that I was fearless at that age. I mean, I'm pretty fearless now, but I think I can't do as much craziness as I did back then. Because like back then it was cute. Now I'd probably be like, what is he doing?
Yeah. Now, when you did X Factor, who were the judges at that time?
Brittany, Demi, Simon, and LA. Yeah. LA Reid.
Oh, that's right. Holy crap. He discovered Avril Lavigne. Get on my level.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Brittany. Holy balls.
Brittany.
Did you meet her? I feel like we kind of talked about this last time, but
we did.
I need to talk about it again.
Yeah. A replay. Basically, I didn't get to meet her like face to face.
I don't think anybody does.
Like it was kind of like stage to judges table meeting. I mean, I met Simon. He was great. I met him recently at a show somewhere, and he's like, "Trevor, you're doing well." He like touched my chin. He's like, "Trevor, you're doing so well," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you, Simon."
Get your hands off my chin.
No, it was
Sign
so
me
graceful.
to your record label, Simon. Wait, okay. So now, so then the music thing kind of started taking off. Now, when was your first? Because we were talking earlier before the podcast about your live performance. That was the first time I had ever seen you like actually. Well, you performed for me privately, Royals, last time you were here, but that was the first time I actually saw you like on stage, like with the microphone, doing the fucking dance moves, doing like the hip hop and all that shit. And I was oddly proud, like a weird parental figure watching it, and I was like, "That's my little Trevor." Now, was that your first like big live performance, or had you done that?
See, I mean, that was probably my biggest crowd. It was. Of course, I was wearing the worst clothes ever because I think I said this in your vlog, but like I spilled a drink on me, and I literally had to change into like my last resort clothes, which I look like I just came out of a baby gap. Like it was disgusting. But
well, why didn't you just go with like the Lady Gaga thing, where it's like, "No, I meant to spill it all over me." It says something about the world.
This is my version of a meat dress.
Yeah.
But that was my biggest crowd. It was about 10,000 people.
Holy crap.
Yeah, but
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? 10,000
no,
people?
It
Where was this?
New York City. Yeah, it was pretty nerve-wracking.
Oh my God. Who else was performing that day? What was, okay, what
Fifth
was
Harmony, Nash, Greer, and Cameron
it?
Dallas.
Wait, what were they performing?
They were just on stage doing stuff.
What?
Mhm.
Okay, I have a question. This is a serious question because I
I
feel like,
love them though, but
I feel like that was political. I feel literally loving them though. Now this is my question. I think I asked Jen about this last time because I'm curious.
yeah.
Okay, all these YouTube tours.
Yeah.
I have questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with I love everybody. Starting with that.
2 truths and a lie.
Here comes the truth. No, okay. So there's a lot of tours going on.
Yeah.
Now O2L went on a tour,
We did.
which I half understood because I knew that you and Ricky were doing music. So I was like, oh, I get it. They're singing.
Yeah.
The other half I was confused because I was like, what the hell is this?
How the other boys doing? Like what are
What the hell is a show?
Yeah, well, we worked with a company called Digitour, and
Uh-huh.
they just put the whole tour with us, and we're like, okay, yeah. They gave us a tour bus, they gave us tour managers and all this stuff, and we just went on tour. But the show went a little something like, starts off with them doing like it's just a bunch of cute improv sketches, fan interactions.
But is any of you are any of you like comedians to do improv? That's what I was like.
well, basically, you know, we're YouTubers, so like at times we can be funny, but like we're no stand up.
But was it nerve wracking? Because if somebody threw me on stage and I'm like, I could never do improv. I would kill myself. If somebody threw me on stage and was like, here, okay, go do improv in front of thousands of fucking kids.
Yeah, but it was like games that like we didn't really have to think. Like it'd be like pick a phrase from a hat and that's your subject. Like it was just
Okay.
it's cute stuff like that. Like they
So it's like
just
live challenges kind of.
life challenges pretty much. And then I did my music, Ricky did his, and it was awesome.
Now, did you have to meet like all those people?
We had a meet
Afterward?
and greet. We would go outside and meet them, but we had our own like meet and greet, like for the people that got the VIP tickets. We would
Wow.
meet them before the show.
And how many cities did you do?
I think about close to 20.
Oh my God.
It was the best / worst month of my
What
life.
was just the craziness of it?
It was the fact of being trapped on a bus for about 30 hours a day. That's not 30 hours a day. There's only 24 in one day.
Oh
no,
my
but
God.
Time stood still.
yeah,
on
time
that bus.
Oh my
time
God.
was frozen.
Were they all taking? I know this is going to kill the illusion that they're all perfect, beautiful boys, but I mean, they must have been taking so many craps, and that must have filled that bus up.
No, the thing is, Shane, is that we can't take shits on the bus.
Why?
Because
Where do you put it?
that's actually me. No, there's so many definitions for that phrase. Basically, you can't poop in the bus because it stinks it up. You know,
Yeah.
obviously. So if we would have to take a shit, we'd just tell the driver like, "Hey, pull up to that
Oh, that's so
that
embarrassing,
7-Eleven."
though.
But see, little solution person over here,
Oh, no.
problem solver. Okay, tutorial. Put a plastic bag over the toilet, shit in the bag, tie it, throw it out the motherfucking window.
You what?
What?
I thought you were
You
going to say put a plastic bag over something else and then just poop in it.
You threw crap out a window? Did a fan catch it?
I got it!
Oh my God. I hope it's Trevor.
No, I only did it 10 times, but
Oh my
I'm kidding.
God.
I'm kidding. No, I did it like twice.
Connor must poop a grip because he drinks so much coffee. I follow him on Insta.
He didn't want to do it because I don't know. He just stopped at the gas stations, but I mean, why not be a rebel? I mean,
Oh my God.
Yo,
that was probably the most exhilarating thing I've done in my almost 16 years of living.
Wow.
It was pretty great.
I saw your guys' bus like outside my window of my apartment one day.
What?
And like I walked out and I was just like, wait, what? And they had just parked it. I don't even think you guys were in it. They just had parked it there for some reason. And it was all your faces. It was terrifying. I was like, what is happening?
We're following you.
Right there. So what I was saying with tours. So now there's like, another tour where it's like Jen and some other YouTubers, whatever. I'm trying to wrap my brain around it and what it means. And is this the future? Like, so like
This is
you
the future.
you can go on tour and not sing,
Yeah,
but
I'm curious about this too because I'm not like super involved in the tour stuff.
Yeah,
so
basically what it comes down to is that like the fans really want to meet you. Like
so it's like a meet and greet.
it's basically what they want to do. Like sure, they wouldn't care if we did the stupidest things on stage. They just want to see us in real life, which I totally think is awesome. But basically, why not tour the world to meet your viewers? I think it's the coolest thing ever. But yeah, I get your point.
I get it when you put it that way. Now I get it. It's kind of like a traveling VidCon.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
A traveling VidCon.
Nobody has said it that way because everybody, like, Full Screen came to me and they're like, "Do you want to do a tour?" And I'm like, "No, I don't fucking. What am I gonna do?" I was like, "I'll show my movie maybe. Like, I don't really know what I do." And I was like, "What is everybody else doing?" They're like, "Oh, just like hanging out." And I'm like, "That doesn't make sense to me." But now that you say that, I get it.
It's fun and cute.
It's about meeting the kids and like in different cities because a lot of people can't like fucking get to VidCon. Although sometimes people are like, "Oh, I flew here from Africa," and I'm like, "Why?"
I met a fan who flew in from Saudi Arabia
Oh my god!
just to meet me, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh,
Oh,
you little queen!"
little queen though. Wait, okay, VidCon. Let's talk about it. Now, this past year was insane, right? This was like the craziest one because you guys were popular last year, but this was like nuts.
This was dangerous.
Yeah, didn't something happen? I talked about it on the podcast. I don't remember. One of you guys tweeted something like, "Hit me up in the toilet" or something, and then like kids were going nuts and like jumping over security and like something happened. Maybe that
What?
wasn't. Maybe that was a gymnast. I
Hit
don't
me up.
remember. It was like, "Hit me up in the bathroom" or something. And
No,
then,
I don't think that was us.
and then people were going crazy. And then we got an email from VidCon being like, "Guys, don't like tweet where you are. Like, don't like tell them whatever." Like that. Like what? Like what was
I
the
don't-
craziest experience?
come to the
Craziest
bathroom,
experience.
grab a bag of my shit.
I'll sign it.
The greatest experience was like arriving at VidCon, you know, and it's just the hotel it's scattered with girls, and then they all of a sudden like go into like an army. They just swarm from corners and corners. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome.
It's like a zombie movie.
It's basically The Walking Dead. But I mean, I was taking pictures of like a lot of them, and then like security was like pushing them away and yelling at them, and then they would like yell at security, and then security would tell them to shut up, and then they'd get past security, and like they would squeeze my butt, and like it's really uncomfortable at times.
How do you
but
do
That-
As,
That's like disturbs me.
I think it's
Wouldn't
funny.
that be scary?
I think it's fundy though.
Okay.
But I mean,
How do you-
it sometimes.
How? Okay, two questions. Number one, if I was your age, and I dealt with that, don't because like I didn't get my like YouTube fame or whatever the fuck you want to call it until I was like 20, so or
Yeah.
19, and I was totally jaded by it. I'm just like I love the audience and I love the fans and stuff, but I knew fame is so fleeting and it's so whatever,
Yeah.
so I never took it too seriously, whatever. But
Yeah.
how do you stay in that mindset at such a young age? Because if I was 15 and I was being swarmed by thousands of people, I'd be like, I'm the shit. And nothing can touch me.
Shane, I am the
How do
shit. No.
Out the window. How do you stay? Because you're so humble and like nice
Oh,
and sweet.
Shane.
How do you do that?
No, I just think about all they want to do is just hang out with me, like, which I think is awesome. You've had an idol, right?
Mhm.
Who?
Oh God, the Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clark. No. Okay.
But yeah.
Say it's Brittany, right?
Okay.
Hey, Britt. No. Just all you want to do is just like be their friend and hang out with them. And if you just have that mindset, it's really flattering. I think it's cool. Like I do wanna hang out with them. Like there's a lot. I wish I could just sit there with thousands of them and just talk with every single one. But like it's hard. But
I think you also living in Riverside is helping you.
it is. If I lived in LA, I'd be like, wear my Versace. And
Yeah.
No.
'Cause I've met a lot of these young up and coming YouTubers who most of them are sweet, but some of them I'm like, girl, get on this planet. Like, you are not
Girl,
Gaga.
Earth to you. Earth to
bitch,
you.
queen. Stop slaying for a second, bitch. But that is what I also like about you, and I've talked about this before, is that you have a game plan. You want to do music, and you want to have a career in music, and
I do.
YouTube is like a way for that to happen and for you to connect with an audience. Versus a lot of YouTubers who are just like, I don't know, I'm just having fun. So like, what's your goal? Like, are you making an album? Are you like, what's like the next step?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on right now. I have an EP coming out called XIAT.
I'm sorry, what?
XIAT. Do you know what that means? at
No,
all?
Skype.
No, it's okay.
Psych.
Say those letters fast.
XIAT. Anxiety. Anxiety?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that? Okay, wait. I have a question.
Okay.
This is totally a side note, but also related. Okay, Troy Sivan's.
Savant.
Yes.
Sivan.
Okay.
I'm so bad at names, and I like him a lot. He's very sweet.
He's awesome.
I met him at VidCon for like 2 seconds, but not really. I just walked past him, and I'm like, I love you, and then he was like, I don't know who you are, but I love you.
I
no, I'm
doubt
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding. No. But his thing came out, and like, his music's blowing up, and he's doing great. And yeah, his title is something like that. It's like
TRXYE.
Yeah,
Just because we have an X doesn't mean it's the light.
But no. But his song is about, which I didn't know, but after I listened to it a few times, I'm like, oh, this is about like pills or something.
I guess he wrote it about. He was telling us that like he wrote it
Depression?
about his friend. It's not him.
Oh.
He wasn't taking pills.
Okay.
He wrote it about someone he knew a long time ago. He tweeted that he wrote the song years ago, which it's an awesome song. But,
So so this is like a trend now where people are talking about medicines and anxieties and which I find is interesting because I feel like a lot of kids now are suffering with shit like that. Whereas
know.
when I was a kid, it was like ADD. Now it's like depression.
Depression. Yeah. No, I wrote this song. I don't talk about medicine or pills. I'm not really into that at all. But no, I have really bad anxiety, and I wrote a song about all my experiences, and like it's pretty intense. But
Where did you? Okay, because I suffer from, me and Lisa and a lot of people I know, I suffer from severe anxiety, like crippling panic attacks, like really bad.
yeah.
What was the first one you remember and the intensity? Like, what was it?
The first panic attack I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I was at. Okay, I was in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a jolly old day, and playing my music from my phone, and I blacked out. I don't remember anything for like the last 5 minutes. Like I like passed out somewhere, like, and I was like freaking out because I didn't know like what happened. Like I still don't know what to this day why it happened, and then like it happened a couple more times, and I'm like, okay, this is really weird. And then like just it gradually started to rise, and I figured out, I'm like, oh, this is happening to other people, but it's not. It's more severe, I feel like. But
So your anxiety resulted in you passing out?
yeah, but I mean, I've got it. I think I've got it unlocked right now. But I mean, I get worried sometimes. Like for example, like performing in front of 10,000 people, like that is pretty.
Oh my god.
Freaking anxietizing, you know?
Oh my god. Although that's a good title for another album.
Anxietizing. I'm so excited for this to come out.
Wait, so when is it coming out?
I feel like such an ass because I announced it in April and I still don't have a locked release date.
What keeps it from? What's going on? You just working on it?
I'm finishing it. Like I'm just sparkling little perfections on it. Like it's done. Like all the songs are finished, but I just wanted to make it. I want it to be what it's expecting. Like I don't want to just make it sound like it's not really.
Now, who's helping you with that?
Charlie Puth and my friend / producer named Bobby Frosto, and we've been working on this all year. And I'm just saying, like it's we're at a matter of weeks.
Is Slay on that?
Slay?
Yeah.
Yeah, Slay is on that.
Because that's not available anywhere.
That's not available. It's kind of like a teaser.
Ooh, tease.
Ooh.
No, when I heard that song, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, oh, this is catchy. Like, that chorus is really catchy.
Thanks.
Like it starts kind of gaga, and I'm like, okay, I don't know, it's like gaga. But then once that chorus is kicked in, I was like, oh, yeah. And I don't know the words, but yeah, it reminds me of an old Destiny's Child song. No, the way what was I saying? I was like,
You said do me like this.
yeah,
Do me like that.
Do me like this. Do me like that. Finish on my front and finish on my back.
Oh my
I would say,
God.
listen, if that song comes out and gets popular, I'm spoofing it. And
You
that's,
better.
And that's
Yeah.
going to be the lyrics. Okay, so before we go, I want to talk about O2L for a minute and just like get to where, because I did a podcast about this, but because it was part of the Janaski one, I didn't put it up. Okay, let's recap for people at home that are wanting me to talk about it because I haven't talked about it. O2L. So Connor left.
He did.
When did that happen?
We knew about a week before, and
Oh wow.
well, no, a little farther back. But I mean, we totally understood. Like, we totally support him. We still talk to him. We have this huge group chat with him and all the other boys. But
Yeah, so how does that work? Like, okay, so were you guys weren't all living in a house? Because in my head, you guys are all living in a house together.
not
Which you're
me.
not.
I'm like 12.
But they are? Were they all living in a house
Well,
together?
they were. Connor lives by himself now, but Ricky, Kian, and JC all live together now.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so they're all living in South. So then, how did it like? I'm just so fascinated by this. So like, okay, does Connor like you guys are having a pizza party and Rebecca Black's like tripping balls? Every time I think about Rebecca, I just snort a little bit.
Yeah,
She gets
she's
me so
making that
excited.
noise.
She's literally laughing so hard she's snorting. God, I love her so much. I want her. Ooh. Okay, sorry. I just thought about something I want to do with Rebecca. That sounded gross. Anyway, I was talking creatively. No, so you guys. You know, does like Connor like come over and go like, guys, I gotta be honest, and like break it down for you? Was it like an email? Was it like a text? Was it an emoji?
No, he one emoji, the crying
And
face.
they
All
just
right,
knew.
We just fucking knew, man. No, we were finishing up everything we were doing, and he just stops us and he broke it down. Not slowly. We kind of knew. He gave us the reasons. We fully supported him. Like,
So what were the reasons he was saying in that video? It was that
he was depressed for a long time, and it was just hard for him to. He wanted to focus. He didn't want to split his focus 50-50. He wanted to spend all of his time on his main channel, which is totally understandable because like his main channels are phenomenal now.
So that's what happened with. It's what happened with Joey. Joey, when he left, this is
Winter Spring
old,
Pro.
Yeah, this is old school YouTube.
Come on, honey. I've been on YouTube for a while.
It was the same video, except for Joey's video was like really. I remember I called him and I was like, "Oh my god, his video was so intense." I don't know if you remember this, but Joey made a video where he was like crying in bed and he's like, "Guys, I'm leaving Winter Spring Pro," and it was so fucking intense and it was so awkward to watch, and I loved it. But no, then he did his own channel, and then Brittany did her own channel, whatever. So it was like that. It wasn't like an angry. It was just more like. Like I love you guys, but like I need to do my thing.
Yeah.
I'ma do my thing.
Yeah.
Wait, is that it? That's not your
Miley.
song. I was literally in my head. I'm like, that's your song, right? It's not your song.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm pumped. I just talked to you about it. I hope that you come to my movie premiere. It is soon, and
cool.
and not cool. Get it? Living queen, literally me.
Yeah, it's
and
almost hot. Like it's so not cool.
it's like it's so not cool that it's like it's disgustingly hot.
Speaking of premieres and stuff, my music video comes out
When?
soon. It comes out in a couple weeks.
All
on
right,
Vivo.
which one?
Echo.
All right.
So
On
I
Vivo.
come to yours if you watch mine.
I'm there. Wait, Vivo.
Vivo.
That's fancy.
I know. How fancy is that?
Wow.
I'm up there with
Iglesias, yeah. Wait, what's her name?
She, the really fancy one.
Yeah.
She does like LA, Tokyo.
Something like that. Let me connect her. Okay, so how can people find you? Give me your Twitter and give me your everything.
It's just my first and last name.
Trevor Moran. Is it Moran or Moran?
I
I say Moran.
It's Moran. People on purpose will call me Moran, but I mean, obviously, I'm just
That's
like,
sad.
I don't
wouldn't
really
know.
care. I don't really
I
care.
would never. So
At
everything's
Trevor
just
Moran, Twitter at Trevor Moran, Instagram, YouTube.com/Trevor. I got that redirect though.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Alexis, shout me out yours.
Okay,
your
my Twitter, Instagram, Vine, all those things is at Alexis G. Zall, and my YouTube is youtube.com/Alexis G. Zall. That is ALEXISG as in great, Z as in zebra, ALL.
I like how you turned into Miranda Sings for that. That was pretty good. All right, you guys. Hope you have fun hanging with us. We have fun hanging with you.
We did.
And really quickly, last shout out. I promise. Please, guys, go to iTunes. Get Not Cool. It is available right now for $9.99. It would mean the world to me if you left a nice comment and a 5-star.
You better.
If this movie gets into the top 5 of iTunes, what should I do?
I think. Oh man, that's.
I will join O2L.
Oh my god.
I'll be the dad. Come on, kids. And that's so uncomfortable. I'll shit in a bag. I'll throw a bag of shit at Trevor.
Yeah.
I'll be.